Today, we are going to be looking at this article right here on NGC's website about counterfeit detection and a 2002 Silver Eagle that was submitted to NGC that was fake. And we're going to talk about how it got to NGC and why it is such a bad fake and things that you should look out for in today's video, including this fake Silver Eagle that I have right here in my hand that we are going to destroy in this very video so you can see what's inside. So let's get into it. We'll look at the article, we'll look at the details, we'll talk about it, but before we do, don't forget to subscribe and help me continue to grow the channel. And additionally, do me a favor and check out this awesome promotion from our sponsor, SD Bullion, where right now on their Docs Deals page, they have 1 ounce silver Britannias for just $2.79 over spot. Any quantity, 1 or 100, doesn't matter. That is only a 72-hour deal though, so make sure you get over there and check it out right away. And thank you to SD Bullion for sponsoring today's video. All right, so we're going to start by taking a look at the article. This is right on NGC's own website. It's about counterfeit detection for a 2002 Silver American Eagle. This is one that was submitted to them. They posted this on 6/28/23. I'll put a link to the article down below if you want to go check it out on NGC's website, give them the credit they deserve for this article and for keeping us informed. But if we look at this, it says a counterfeiter hoped that this computer-generated fake would fly under the radar. We're not going to read the entire article again. I'll put a link down below. But what we can do is go down and take a look at these images. And this is mind-blowing how easy it is to tell the difference between the real one up top and the fake one down below. I mean, you can just look at the detail of this real one, and we'll go ahead and zoom in on it, and you can see how very nice that looks. And then if we take a look at this one right here, oh man, that's really bad. All right, so now that we have them side by side, you can really see a stark difference in the detail, and we can just look at this and just see what you should be looking for. Look at the quality on the left side. Obviously, we have the real one, and you can see the flag just looks really gorgeous. Well done. Over here, it looks like a very low resolution version of that same flag. On top of the fact that the flag and the B right here, you can see is a different font. The flag is covering less of that B. You can really see, like right here, how it looks really low resolution compared to over here. And then right here in the stripes right there, that looks really, really rough compared to over here. It's really nice and clean. Same goes for the dress. Even the sun, like right here, it looks like it has kind of a flat top to it compared to the smoothness over here. And then taking a look at the font, I mean, look at 2002 on the real one versus the 2002 on the fake one. It's just a huge difference. It's crazy to me that this would even be submitted to NGC, and this is just the front of the coin. Honestly, the back looks kind of even worse, and we'll start with E Pluribus Unum on the ribbon. I mean, this is unbelievable. Look how bad that is. It looks like it was written by a 5-year-old. It looks like it, you know, there's 2 E's there. I don't know what's going on with that. It just looks really poor. There's the detail in the feathers is just absolutely abysmal. Like over here, if you look at the real one, you can see like all the different feathers, you know, right here. Over here, it's basically just a blotch. The shield looks really, really off. You can see there's no actual detail in the shield at all. Bad detail in the claws, bad detail in the leaves. The font is just really off. But getting back to the article, it really blows my mind how somebody thought that this could even have a slim chance of actually passing certification, especially with a professional company such as NGC. I mean, the stark problems in this coin go far beyond just how it looks, and I want to read to you an article, and we'll go down below and take a look at that. Not the whole article, but just this paragraph right here. I want to read you this one because we are going to put this coin through a couple of tests based on this paragraph right here. It says, recently NGC received a submission of a purported 2002 American Silver Eagle. This particular coin's problems begin with its size. It is much thicker than expected because it was struck in a planchet made of mostly nickel and copper instead of silver, which has a much higher density. This was clever on the counterfeiter's part, as the Silver Eagle is more likely to be weighed than subjected to metallurgical testing or have its thickness measured. Now, the reason that paragraph is so important is because I've said many times in other videos about fake Silver Eagles that you absolutely can have a coin that even looks better than this one here or the one in the image, and weighs properly, but there's always going to be something wrong with it if it's fake. For example, it might have the right weight, but the thickness will be different, or the diameter will be different, the sound will be different, because it's nearly impossible to replicate all of those things at the exact same time. You can make the coin look absolutely flawless, size, thickness, dimensions, and it will weigh too little because silver is a denser metal. You could have it weigh exactly right, but some of the size measurements will be off, and of course the sound will not match if we do a resonance test because it is a different metal. So I'm going to show you a couple of those things really quick. We're not even going to bother with getting out the Sigma for this because this coin is so bad, and then we're going to actually destroy this by drilling into it in this very video. So if you want to see that, stick with me and let's do it. All right, so this is our fake silver eagle that's going to get destroyed today, but first we're going to test it. We're not going to get too fancy. We're literally just going to do weight, we're going to do the ping test, and we're going to test the diameter of the coin. That is all we are going to do. There are many other ways that you can test. There are machines like the Sigma Pro, which I've used in the past, but this is all we need today, and we'll see if it passed all three of these tests. I'm going to tell you right now that it absolutely will not, nor will any silver eagle pass all three of these tests. But let's go ahead and start with the weight test. And as the article said, it actually did weigh right, which was smart on the counterfeiter, it said. We'll see if ours also weighs right, and we'll throw it on the scale. It is zeroed out. This is on ounces troy. And I know it's a little bit hard for you to see, but you can see ours doesn't even come close. 0.79 ounces. So our coin has already failed. Probably not from the same counterfeiter as the one that NGC has, but either way, our 2020 fake silver eagle doesn't even weigh right. So if it doesn't weigh right, does that mean the diameter is correct? Well, it's possible because like I'd said, if it doesn't weigh right, it could still have the right diameter, but if it had the right diameter and thickness, it may not weigh right. So we're going to get a real silver eagle to compare it to. And of course, just to show you that the scale is accurate, our real silver eagle does in fact weigh 1 ounce troy. So we can see that ours is correct on the weight and the scale is accurate. So we'll get this out of the way. We don't need it anymore. So the first thing we're going to do is the diameter test and see if it passes the dimensions at all. So we'll zero out our calipers here. And this is our real one right here. So we're going to go ahead and test the diameter. And you can see right there, it's coming up at 40.56. These have a diameter of 40.6, so that is right on the money. Let's take a look at our fake one. And all right, so this one not only doesn't weigh right, but it's also a little bit too small. This is 39.8, so it is actually a little bit smaller as well. What about thickness? Let's find out. We'll go ahead and I don't recommend doing this with metal calipers, by the way, but I do this for the video. You can see we have a thickness right here of 2.61. All right, so it's really close on the thickness, a little bit more on this at 2.67, 2.68. So the thickness is about correct, and it does look correct if you're looking at it on the table next to each other, but everything else about this has been wrong so far. So the last thing we're gonna do is go ahead and test it. And we use that using a PingCoin app. Now, I've done videos on this in the past, and it's hard to find on the App Store with modern phones, but I did a video showing you how you could install this app even if it doesn't show up on the App Store anymore because it's an older app. But we're gonna open it up, and it says select a coin, so we're gonna scroll down to Silver Eagle. It's in here somewhere. And there we go, Eagle Silver 1 ounce. And what this does is it's actually listening for the ping of a coin, and it's gonna tell us if that ping matches the resonance. So we'll start off with our real one just to show you how. And we use this device called the Pocket Pinger, by the way. I've showed this off on the channel before, and there is an affiliate link down below if you wanna get yourself one and support the channel. But these are really cool because they make it really easy to ping a coin. Now you can do a ping test without the pinger 100%. You can balance it on your finger, and then you can hit it with like a plastic Bic pen or something like that, or a wooden stick, just something that's not going to damage the coin. But the pinger makes it really easy. You don't have to worry about dropping it because it's in there. Now you can actually pull the coin back and let it rip, and it's gonna bounce off of this thing right here, but I'm not a big fan of that. So what I'm gonna do is grab my stack stick that I got with my pinger, and I'm just gonna whack it. So we're gonna take the stick and we're just gonna whack the coin, and it's gonna tell us if it hears what it expects to hear for a silver eagle. Here we go. And as you can see, it says authentic eagle detected. The ping you produced was consistent with an authentic eagle. Let's go ahead and do it with our fake one. We'll get this on there, and we'll hit start again, and Not even close. Look at the red lines compared to what it was expecting. It's not even close. And you can actually tell yourself, listen. That is the fake eagle. That is the real eagle. That is a huge difference in sound as well. So this thing is wrong all over the board. It doesn't sound right. The diameter is wrong. The weight's wrong. This thing is as fake as the day is long. The last thing we're going to do is drill into it. So we'll grab a drill, we'll tape this down to a board so it doesn't move, and let's get into it and see what color is inside. I'm going to guess it's like a brassy, coppery color. Let's go. All right, so we have the coin taped down. We have our drill ready to go. Every time I do this, I get comments about the bit that I'm using and the direction of the drill. As you can see, the drill is in forward direction. There's something called a stroboscopic effect, which makes it look like it's going backwards. I assure you, we are going forward. As far as using a masonry style bit for this, that's because I'm not trying to put a hole through the coin. I'm trying to create a crater so that we can see the color of the metal inside. Let's start drilling. All right, as you can see, it produced the desired effect of making a crater into the coin instead of a hole all the way through it. And as you can see, inside it looks definitely like a brassy, like a bright, shiny, brassy color to me. But let me know what you think down below. Interesting, but definitely a very fake and another destroyed fake silver eagle. That's one less out there, guys. So hopefully you learned a little bit today about what you should be looking for when it comes to fake silver to make sure fake silver doesn't end up in your silver stack today. There are many, many fake silver coins coming into the country every single day, and it's really unfortunate. So if you guys did like this video, do me a favor and don't forget to hit that like button and help YouTube recommend this video to others so we can spread the word. Additionally, if you want to see some more detailed information on how you can test your silver, check out this video right here. Guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the very next video. Have a fantastic rest of your day.